you will be working, doing research and writing in German. Get in touch with me if you have questions about the MGIP program. Again, detailed information is on our website as well. Now this is, I believe, the one Leslie will be talking about, but let me just quickly get back to our young ambassadors here on our website. We have our Canadians and our Americans listed just by last name, so you have to scroll down the page. And some of the young ambassadors actually are recipients of our undergraduate scholarships, such as Helen Appleby here, who is in Canada, such as who's the next one? Let me see. I know we have somebody else, Deidre in South Carolina. She was a recipient of our undergraduate scholarship, and as you've noticed, lots of people all over the place. We have them in Kansas, we have them in Virginia. This is Ryan here. We have people who've studied mathematics, such as Eric Kilberg, who is at Texas A&M, and Jensen here, Langley, he was also a recipient of our undergraduate scholarship. You may want to contact, Michaela will be talking about RISE. You may want to contact Elise, who's listed here as well. She's a RISE participant. And I mentioned Jeremy, Pingle, who is at Indiana University in Bloomington. He was in the SIP program, and the actual website here that we have for SIP, you see it right here, actually connects you to a different site, and that's this one right here. So really you need to contact this website here. You need to really have a thorough look at the details and the programs to figure out what SIP is doing, as I personally don't know that much about it. And I think that's all I have for you. Leslie, are you ready to take over?
I am. Thanks so much, Britt. Okay, I'm going to show my screen. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to talk very briefly about the study scholarship for graduate students. And I know this webinar is tailored towards undergraduate students, but this is a scholarship that you can apply for in your senior year, starting as early as your senior year. And unfortunately, our deadline has passed for this year already. It was November 15th. So for those of you that are juniors now, or even seniors, you can apply next year in November. And you can apply up to 6 years after you graduate with your bachelor's degree. And this study scholarship is similar to the undergraduate scholarship that Britt started with, in that you get a monthly stipend. Here at the graduate level, it's 100 euros more, so it's 750 euros a month. You also get health and liability insurance and a travel stipend to cover your flight. There's about 60 of these awarded each year, and it can support 1 to 2 years of graduate study in Germany. So you would apply, if it's a 2-year master's program that you're interested in doing in Germany, you would apply normally for the first year, and if you receive a scholarship from us and do well in your first semester in Germany, you can apply for an extension to cover your second year. Can be used to earn a master's degree at any German university in any field. So we don't have any sort of quotas by field or anything like that. So you can be an engineer, you can be a Germanist, you can be a film student. If you're in the arts, so if you're in the film, music, dance, there's a scholarship. It's the same as this, but the deadline is 2 weeks earlier, and you have to submit a portfolio. So if you're in the arts, contact us, go on the website. The deadline is 2 weeks earlier. The German language knowledge that you need, you only need to have as much as the program that you're doing requires. So if you're doing one of the 800 English language degree programs, then for our purposes, you don't need to know German for when you apply. But if you're doing a program that's all or part in German, and the master's program requires a certain level of German, then you need to show us that you have that level of German skill. So this is a great opportunity for those of you that are thinking ahead towards graduate school. Just a few tips for success when you're applying for scholarships through DAD, and we can talk about these more in depth in the Q&A if you're interested. But first and foremost, in your essay or your cover letter, depending on which scholarship you're applying for, do express why a stay in Germany is critical for your academic or professional goals. So the committee wants to hear less of the cross-cultural understanding, bridge building, that sort of thing, and want pretty concrete reasons for why this program that you're doing in Germany is the next logical step in your academic or professional career path. So be really specific and well thought out. Make sure that you submit quality letters of recommendation. Ask your professors early. Make sure if you have to submit two, at least one of them is from a professor in your field, preferably both, in the field that you're intending to study in Germany. And give your professors that you're asking perhaps a copy of your study proposal or your cover letter so they know your motivations and know where you're coming from. And you can also, it might not hurt to give them some information about the program that you're doing in Germany so they understand what you'll be doing there and can tailor their letter to best speak to how that you would be successful in that. Make sure your application is on time and complete. That's a given. But you wouldn't believe how many calls we get at the last minute from students that didn't ask for their transcripts early enough and want an extension, and that just, it really doesn't happen. We have hundreds of students apply for each scholarship, so make sure that you're on time and start plenty of time ahead of the deadline. And finally, utilize your on-campus resources. The universities have fantastic study abroad offices, fellowship offices. Talk to your advisor. There's a lot of people on campus that can help review your materials, help you with your study proposal or cover letter, help you tune your CV, and make sure you use them. Don't submit any application without having had a few people look over all the pieces. I'll be sending out the links to our website and everything else we're talking about, so no need to frantically copy this down now. But you can visit our website. Britt did a great job of kind of giving you an overview of it. And you can also contact us at any time, and we'll send our contact information after the session. And with that, I am going to move to my colleague Michaela Gott.